Hi, this is Shane Mata with a quick video tutorial on how to use a spreadsheet type of service to set up your reminders, things that need to happen. I got a quick request about setting up a reminder for when apartment leases expire on a spreadsheet. Unfortunately, I can't think of a way of doing it easily on a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, but there is this service here that I've used in the past called Smartsheet. And Smartsheet is actually pretty good in that you can leave it open, or you don't even have to leave it open. It sends you reminders by email to let you know when things are coming up due. It does require a little bit of work, which I'll show you how to do. So if you are on Google Gmail, or if you're on Google Apps, you can basically use that account to log in. So we're going to use my personal email account here. And so we'll start off by creating a new blank sheet. We'll call it property demo. Okay, so what we'll do here is rename this first column here. We'll just call it property. We'll have this one as managers, and we'll have to change this. Now normally you would choose contact list if you're sharing it with other people, because the names of the people would pop up automatically. But since I'm not sharing this list or this account with anybody, I'll just create a drop-down list, and so we'll just call it Brenda, Erica, Mike. Okay. Next, we'll have the rename column. We'll call it lease expiration, and we'll put it as a date here. Is that okay? And we'll put a rename contact or leasee name, and rename that as contact info. We can either delete this or leave it there or whatever. So anyways, so we'll start this 1212 West 12th Street, and we'll call this manager as, we'll say it's Brenda's. Lease expiration, let's say it expires at the end of October, and we'll just call it Bill. And 956 555 1212, 3401 North 10th McAllen. Oops. And let's say the expiration date on this one. Oh, we're making these things up as we go, so let's see, 30th, 2521 South Cage. We're let's see, 5504 West Ferguson, and 1919 North Conway. Okay, so first of all, the problem with this is that obviously some of these are in different cities. What you can do is you can insert another row. We'll call this McAllen, and down here we'll call it Cage, or we'll call it Far. So we'll insert another row, Far, and I can tell you this one for sure is in Mission, so we'll insert another row in Mission. So to help you organize, what you can do is indent some of these here. See how that turns into a drop-down list, so that you can click and then those disappear, and it makes it easy to organize a lot of this information here. There we go. So if we crunch it all down, it basically ends up as being 3 entries, and then you can pick and choose the ones you want. So anyways, so that demonstrates how we can use that, and of course you can add many columns as you need and then keep going down with all your properties. But specifically what we're here for is to find out how do we set up alerts on a spreadsheet type of system. So here at the bottom you'll see alerts. You can create a new reminder, remind everybody, the shared users. Let's say 5 days before you want to contact the leasee before lease expiration for this sheet. So you can choose other options, but right now the only option here for dates is lease expiration, so we'll set that up. But let's say, for example, you want to call them up again the day before, just in case. So we'll do that. We can add a second reminder to be called the day right before the lease expires. We'll set that the day before, or you can choose the day on, or whatever other option. And there you go. You have reminders. So what will happen is when the day rolls over, you will get an email letting you know that the person's lease is expiring, and it'll have that one row there specifically. So let's say, for example, you have a conversation with the person. You can click here in this little box here where the little word balloon comes up, and for 1212 West 12th Street, we can say contacted to remind about lease expiration or upcoming expiration. Not sure if we'll renew. Okay. Of course, you can attach files or Google Docs or other links, information that you want there. So the great thing about this is that, see, that comes up here. So you can just click on that, pulls up the conversation that you had, and anybody who accesses this information can basically see the same thing. Let's say, for example, you wanted somebody to update their information, so we wanted to send this to Mike. You can send, where is this? Send row to Mike, and you put in the address there, and then you put this information here, what you want them to do. And what will happen is in their email, they will get this row here, this information, and Mike would end up putting in the rest of the information for you, so that way it's not that, you know how usually you send an email to request information and then you have to input it yourself. This way you send that one row to the person directly, and that person directly updates the information themselves, and saves you a little bit of work that way. And there's a lot of cool features in Smartsheet, but specifically when it comes to property management, I think this would probably be the most useful, in that you can set up, keep all this information in spreadsheet form, so that means there's not too much training involved, and it sends you the reminders, and I think that's what you actually were asking for. So I hope that helps out. If you have any questions, just give me a call. Number is 956-205-0706, or just drop me an email, shane@shanemata.com. Thanks for watching.